Hang on. Well, I think I'm going to change what I was going to talk about today. From the moment I got up, a series of events which concluded with my deleting the scheduled live stream for this morning by accident. You can see this is a new stream and it's not on time, but appreciate it. Let me get the camera where I want it. There you go. There he is. I can't see what I'm looking at, which means I can't read the chats very well, but that's okay. I tell you what, I'm not going to focus on the chats anyway. I want to try and get right into the heart of today's stream. And unfortunately, the images I wanted to share with you, I did not have time to load up in the Prism app, and I don't want to try and do it now live. But what I want to do is talk about the importance of friendship and thankfulness. And I say this particularly because hang on, my fussiness about composition. Yesterday, a friend of mine came to my home and did a major repair job for me, or at least major to me. I'm not the handyman I used to be. Let's put it that way. This friend, he seems to know everything about tools and how to repair things, and I mean, I can't even believe how much he knows about this subject. The problem I had was this. I live in an old house. My house is probably about 70 years old. It's almost as old as I am. And the cabinet door in the kitchen above the stove had the hinges failed and the door had been removed. Now that didn't happen while I rented the house. It happened prior to my moving in. And I kept wanting to repair this, and I knew that if I tried to do it, I would most likely botch the job. Eventually, I found the missing door. It was out in the garage. The people previously renting the house had put it out there. And it was in fairly good shape, a little bit of damage on the one corner, but nothing to write home about. And I was having lunch with this friend. We got talking, and I told him about my problem. And he said he would bring his tools over and he would repair it for me. And sure enough, he came yesterday. And in about 3 hours, we had the door back where it belonged. It looks beautiful. It makes the kitchen look so much better instead of this big gaping hole as I walk in the kitchen. It's now, it looks better. Let's put it that way. And, what's the thing about this? The importance I want you to understand is that no matter how much I can thank this person verbally, I feel it's like not quite enough. Because this is not the first time this individual has come to my house and assisted me in this way. And there are a lot of things that he has helped me with. Some of them are, again, like repair jobs, but others are even just ways that he's encouraged me to alter my thinking that help me be a better person, to see the world in a better way. And I would love to be able to share that information with you. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet, but that's my plan. That's what I have in the back of my head. And so that's basically what this whole live stream is about. Now, if I may, I'm going to just kind of go off on, a few other items here. First of all, just so you know, I'm at church. I usually get to church at about 9:30, and service starts at 10. And then lately, what I've been doing to make sure I do my live streams, because for you regulars, you know that I've made a commitment to live stream once a week. And I find that if I get up early on Sunday morning and I get down here at 8:30, which is what I wanted to do. I didn't get here till about 9:10. That's a whole nother story. That at least keeps me in the rhythm. It would have been easy for me to not even bother with today's live stream. I overslept. Everything I did to try and get myself out the door on time, I kept running into obstacles, and it was frustrating. It was aggravating. But I knew that if I did not keep this commitment of going live every week, this commitment I made to you and I made to myself, that it would, you miss one and then it becomes easy to miss the next one, and then the next one. The next thing you know, you just give up. And I don't want to give up on this. Now, it's still not, my goal still may take two. There's always the possibility that the plan I have in mind is not going to work. It may fail. That's part of life. Not everything goes the way you want it. But I'm learning to be patient and to learn to adjust to the change in circumstances. And that's kind of what I want. That's part of what I want to share with you. For the most part of my life, I've been the type of person that I was like a firecracker. Short fuse, and I made a lot of noise and a big bang, and then it was all over. For me, it was like, what's the big deal? But when you do that constantly around people, especially over a long period of time, you wear them down. Hey, is that Michael? I can't read these chats very well, guys. That's another thing. Talk about frustration. Even if I can't read the chats right now, which is what I want to do, I wish there was a way in this program to read the chats after the fact, after I've been live. I am so thankful for all of you who watch live and comment and encourage me. And that's what I'm talking about, friendship. You guys are friends. And I'm thankful that you take the time out of your day to, tune in and watch me sit here and, chit chat with you. And I want to encourage you to do the same. When you can, try to assist people in your life. It doesn't have to be something grandiose or big. It could be little things. And then when somebody does assist you, does help you out, make sure to reciprocate in some fashion. Even a simple, hey, thanks, I really appreciate it. It's so easy for us in this day and age, I think, to take the good things in life for granted instead of being appreciative of what we have and those around us. And I know I'm being kind of philosophical here, but this is sort of the direction I think I'm going to be taking the channel. I'm I'm 3/4 of a century old, roughly. And I have learned a few things, especially in the last few years of my life. Things that I wish I would have learned and incorporated in my life sooner. But I'll take what I have now rather than say, well, there's no point in it now. It's too late. It's never too late. It's never too late to learn something new. It's never too late to change your habits. It's never too late to improve who you are. It's never too late to be appreciative of what you have and who's around you. And I know that life is sometimes harder for others than for some rather than others. In fact, I know there's several of you right now in this chat. I know your background. I know your history. I know the suffering you've gone through. It's much more so than what I've dealt with, at least from my perspective. And you know, I wish there was something I could do to assist you. The best I can do at this point is be a form of entertainment, I guess. But so I guess really what I'm trying to say here is thank you all for watching. I'm going to wrap it up. Otherwise, I'm going to just be blabbering about nothing, and I don't want to do that. Thank you all for watching. And if you are new to this channel, if you enjoyed the conversation, if you would give me a thumbs up or leave me a comment in the after the live stream is over, I'd appreciate that. Maybe even subscribe. And I've got a whole bunch of videos on the channel that you may find interesting. And also, I've put up a whole new slew of short videos. They're doing pretty good. Not as well as the first batch, but that's okay. I'm going to address one more thing. I'm sure you have noticed as I was talking that I stumbled on words. In the past, that would have been enough for me to just pop my cork and say, enough, I'm quitting. Instead, my attitude is, I'll never improve if I don't practice. So by doing these live streams and getting through those rough spots without coming unglued, that will make me a better content creator. I'll be able to share with you in a way that's more positive and more impactful and with fewer glitches, shall we say. So with that being said, I will say adios and all that stuff. Thank you for watching, and until next time. Oh, wait a minute, Jenny joined us? Oh, Jenny, I'm so sorry that you came in late. I understand, though. I mean, I was late with my stream, but thank you all, and I'll see you guys next week, all right? Take care. Thanks. Bye-bye.